So in this video I'm just going to show how to make a sample MySQL bank management system project. In this I will also discuss what are the DDL, that is data definition language, commands, data management language, which are insert, update, modify and delete constraints. So and this will include definitions for DL, the commands definition and structure. So this is for DML. Okay, so and this is the sample project that we are going to learn here. So in it you can see there are three tables: customer details, accounts detail and transactions ID. And this is the create table data structure, insert values, and last I will also run some queries. So like this is the query for which includes concat, case when and date format. So it is the result. So this is another query which uses again concat and case when aggregate functions. Let's understand from DDL. So DDL is a auto committed. It is auto committed statement. It means changes which are made immediately to the database cannot be rolled back. Means they cannot be get changed. Like creating the database name, we cannot change database name. And there are simple commands here: alter, truncate, drop, create. These commands enable database administrators and developers to manage and optimizing MySQL databases effectively. These commands are used to modify databases, not data. It means it will only make changes in the database, not in field, not in data. By data I mean records. So this is data manipulation language. So it just used to manipulate. It means I am making any changes to our data. Here difference in DDL and DML is DDL is database, whichever changes is made in it, changes will be made in database, and here the changes will be made in data. So let's learn. So I'm opening here my SQL file. Okay, so let's create so like create database. So it is used to show so here let's start with the create statement. So before making anything starting, let's create our database. So it is by the name. So create database DDT. So it is giving me a database already exists. So I'm just giving it name ABC. So data has been created. You can check by typing just so databases. So it will give you name, like we already have ABC has been created. There are other some databases also. Okay, so use the command C. So now we are in the database ABC, and anything whichever we will create or make any changes, it will be done in the inside the database ABC. So let's create our this table. So as you can see, create is the statement that is used to making anything here in MySQL. So first we create a database with the create command. Now we are creating a table with the help of create command. So this is the structure that I have already written codes here. So it is the name for creating table, and I am using if not exist, like as our data was already exist here, so it give me an error. So here if our customer table has been created already, it will not create same table. So let's execute it. So in this field there's customer ID, which is in integer, that is in number form, numerical form. First value is in character form. So anything you want to write in character form, so just type here varchar 50, like in this format. So last name is also in character form, either is email. It includes both characters and integer values. Phone is varchar, date, and there is constant key, customer key, that is primary key here. So primary key is the key which is unique in every table, and it cannot contain any duplicate keys, or any field values cannot be same in it. So like in customer ID, here primary key is unique key, and its value cannot be null value, means it cannot be emptied. So table has been created. So I'm just clearing this, so it will show you any changes that will make. Let's see our table here. Select star from customers underscore DT. So our table has been created in this form. It does not have any values. To make and insert values, I will use this command here. So this is the command that is used to write values, like insert values, insert into customer details. Now these are the field names, that is customer ID, first name, last name, phone, and date of birth, and this is data. So here you can notice the value is in, which was in integer or numerical form. I have not inserted commas before the value, and while other values which are of text type or character type. So make sure you just separate values by comma and insert the character values inside the inverted comma. So every value is separated by a comma, and write all this code in the this bracket and close it after writing to add another value in it. So just type here comma and make another record. So in this field I am having 10 records. I'm having 11 records. So like, so if you want to include only one record, just replace it the comma by semicolon mark and run the okay. So one value has been inserted. If we see it, so table will look like it has one data here. So if like I had already inserted this value, so I'm removing it. Okay, so now I will add another values in it. Okay, so now it has 10 more rows had been added. Let's check it. Now our table has data like this. So here I will show a use of our other commands like so as it has like did so in DDL there are other commands also: create, alter, truncate and drop. So I am just going to discuss here alter, truncate and drop commands. So like you want to rename anything, you have so make any changes in data, you can use alter. I want to change column name here, so I can just type rename column customer details to BBB. It will change my column table name to BBB. And again, like you want to change column name, select start from. Now table name is has changed. So if you want to change this again name, so make a structure like this. Say I want to change it to ABC. Now for getting all the data I have to use select star from. Select is a basic command that is used to retrieve or read values from say ABC. So now I just want to add another column. As you can see, there is so there is only 1 2 3 4 5 6 columns. I want to add another column, so I will use alter command. Anything that you want to make changes in your database, you have to use alter. So like I'm just typing here ABC. add extra, so it will add another column by the name extra, and its value would be in integral form. Okay, so select let's use select star from ABC. So our another column has been added. So as I have not inserted any values here, so it is just showing null values. So it is just showing me null values. Okay. So if you want to, like, there is another command which is truncate. Truncate is used to delete all of the record, like this customer table having name with ABC. It is showing our 11 values, 11 row values. So it will remove all the data, but only our structure will be remained like it was in starting. So if I use this, say ABC, so command has been executed. Select star from ABC. Now after running our truncate command, every data has been removed from here, only values are showing. So if you want to insert values in it again, so just go to insert values and write your data like insert into. So you can just type here change name. So as our table name was named ABC, so I have so I'm just writing making changes to insert command. So earlier it was written here customer details, and final and last we have changed our table name to ABC. So I'm just writing it as ABC, and I will hit Ctrl plus enter to execute this command. So values have been inserted. So on running the second time, as our there is also a primary key, so it is just giving me an error. It is saying that values already included in it, and duplicate values cannot be inserted. So the help of create, we can create views, triggers, functions, tables, database. So I'm just creating a sample view. View is a virtual table which also acts as a table, which is also a table, but it includes the data from our original table. So for creating view, just type create view. Here we are typing view instead of table or database. So my name for view is beta that is, and I want to select my values from table, our table. So I am writing here as, so I want to select only first name and date of birth column from our table ABC. So I'm just typing here ABC. Like if you want to see what this data will show, let me show you this first. this is the data, that is first name and date of birth from our table ABC. So now I just want to create a view for where name of the first customer is John. So it will create view our giving it another name. Okay, so select star from Eta now. So in this view we have used the filter command with the where. So it is giving me a data for John and date of birth for customer name John only. So if you want to drop this database, so you can just type drop VIEW view data and hit. So our view has been deleted. So now if you want to so this is the DDL commands. These are DDL commands, which is create, alter, truncate and drop. So I have showed all these four. So drop we can use to drop any database, to drop any table completely, to drop any of our created and that things we have you created with the using command create. So I'm updating here. So as our table, that is ABC, it has an extra column, but all of the values are giving it null. So I just want to add some values in it. I'm just typing here update command. Update command is part of the DML. So update table name and write the name of the column which you want to set, you want to update its value. So write here set and so write where you want to add. Like I just want to add value 1 where customer ID is also 1. PC value has been added. Let's check. So here one value has been added in the field of extra column. Now if you want to add another values, so you can also use, so make here like I want to add value 2 in where ID is also 2, or say ID is 3. So it will update all my data again. Now 2 is added where customer ID is 3. So if I do not use their where command, so it will update all of the values like this value showing here null and 1 and 2. It will change all the values via the values written here. Like after hitting enter, let's see. So you can see now when I have not used if a condition with update command, it will delete everything. Now one is changed. So you can also use delete command. So if you want to delete anything, so just use your ABC. Same happens with deleting the data. So use the where condition, like what you want to delete, where extra extra equals to 1. So I just want to delete where record is extra equal to 1. So here you can see it is giving me red line, also cross sign. Whenever it appears, it means something written is definitely wrong there. So actually there is a semicolon. You need to put semicolon only after the completion of your syntax. So let's hit it. And see, select star from ABC. So now we can see ID number 3 has been deleted, and extra where value was 1, so it has recorded all the records for ID number 1. So here also, if you do not use where condition with delete, like as the case was in update, so it will delete every date and all, it will delete all of the data from the table. So you can see when I have used delete and have not given any parameters or where condition, so it has deleted all of my table data. So yeah, it is similarly to truncate. So to insert values in again in the column, you have to use insert values, insert into table name command. Like now you want to delete your table also, so use drop table ABC. So it will delete the my table ABC. If I select on when you will retrieve your data using select star from ABC, it is giving me now select ABC does not exist, so table जी नहीं है. So let's create our table again. So this time I'm creating this with the same name, customer details. Table has been created like this way. Coming back to my presentation now, writing here customer details. Hit control plus enter. Query has been done. You can see table has been created like this. Okay, so I'm creating my another table for the project. So I have already discussed DDL and DML commands here. So I'm creating here my another table, that is accounts detail. So I'm just again using here create table if not exists. So here column names is customer ID and account ID, and here now primary key is account ID and customer ID will be foreign key, and it will be same as it was in our customer details. So account type, it is voucher, it will have some values in it, character values, balance, that will show the balances, opening date of account, current status, and this is as I told you, customer ID will be used as the same which was in our customer details table. I'm using it for using foreign key, just write foreign key, कस्टमर आईडी ये था, ये ऑप्शनल है, आप नहीं इससे आप कोई नेम भी दे सकते हो, लाइक FK_CI, ये रेफरेंसेस कहाँ से दे रहा हूँ मैं, कस्टमर डिटेल्स, कस्टमर आईडी। तो ये जो है फॉरेन की हो स्टेटमेंट हो गया, किस टेबल से आप इसे रेफरेंस देना चाह रहे हैं उस टेबल का नाम, एंड रेफरेंसेस की नाउ टाइप टेबल नेम एंड टाइप द अगेन column ID. It can also have another name, but in my case the value of column name was same in hit control enter. Okay, so table has been created. This is a sample structure. So I'm just writing the things and making these changes.